Susan and Luke here with the Outdoor Gear Review, and as you can see, we are on a trip already.
That's right, everybody. We are out for an overnight adventure. We're going to do some car camping on Lone Wolf Mountain. Woohoo!
Woohoo! That's right, we're headed to Lone Wolf Mountain, and we just decided to spontaneously take a little overnight trip, do a little car camping. We've actually had some viewers request, hey, when can you guys go do some car camping? So, here we are, car camping.
Yep, tonight is the night, everybody. It is going to be awesome. The weather is hot, 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 and there's a good possibility of some strong storms tonight. That's going to be sweet.
Yeah.
If it happens.
Fingers crossed for storms, because it is incredibly hot.
Alright folks, to my left across the road is a creek, and I'm not really sure how somebody ever got away with doing this, but there are probably like 6 or 8 cars buried into the side of a creek bed alongside of this road. It's a bunch of like really old cars crushed and then buried into the side of the creek.
It's a really good retaining wall.
Yeah, it really is.
You know?
Yeah.
They're creative.
It's country life. Yeah, just, well, I got these old cars. I guess I'll just go bury them in the creek.
Stop the floodwaters.
That's right. We got about 40 minutes of driving to get to Lone Wolf Mountain, because Lone Wolf Mountain is out in the middle of nowhere. Absolute nowhere. Peace, quiet, solitude. Our own mountain just for us and the viewers. Oh, yes.
So, anyway, that's what we're doing. Can't wait to bring you guys along.
All right, folks, we have made it. Susie, we've made it. Yes. Woohoo!
We did it.
Yes, we did. Oh, man.
Oh, it's hot.
It is hot. At least the sun is almost behind the trees here, so it will start cooling down pretty quick. But it's the mid-80s. It's about 85 degrees. It's hot. It's muggy. But at least our buzzard friends are out. They're turkey buzzards. And it seems like every single time that I come out here, they always come out to say hi. Or maybe they're hoping I'm going to die or something so they can eat me. But
oh, no.
Whew. How about something cold to drink?
Yeah, we got a lot of work to do, actually.
We do.
We need to work and get everything set up so then we can kick back and relax.
Yeah. And this trip really is all about relaxing.
Yes, that's the theme of the trip, relaxation.
Oh yeah, and we got some great new gear that we're testing out. Some of it's very budget friendly, some of it's very cool. Absolutely. I'm thirsty, I'm dying of thirst. Something cold. You want something?
Sure.
Whew. Lemonade time.
I'll have a lemonade.
Ah, yeah. Ice cold. If there was a store anywhere around here, I would have stopped and grabbed a beer. A beer on a hot day like this would be so nice, but as soon as I really had the idea, we were already too far gone. There's just nothing around here.
Stores. Yeah.
I'll take you guys for a look inside of the vehicle. Let's see here. We got a couple bags of charcoal. We got a really cool stove here. This runs on charcoal, on wood, on gas. Here's our tent for the night. We got some pillows and some cooking supplies and food. Got a package here, some viewer mail, which I'll be shooting a video for. That's really cool. Got all sorts of stuff. What are you the most excited about, honey?
The food.
Yes. What are we having tonight? Or do you want to tell them?
I'm going to let it be a surprise, I think. Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Now, folks, I'm sure you guys can tell that Lone Wolf Mountain just received a haircut. My gosh, does it look good. Susan and I, we come out here, sometimes kids come, once a month, and we spend 2 days to mow all this because we do so much work up here. We do so much filming. This is also the testing grounds where we do a lot of testing at. So, yeah, we have to kind of keep things in order, and plus, the OCD side of me makes sure that I mow the hell out of this place. I like to keep it looking great. It makes me feel good, personally. I think it's beautiful. I love it. But it sure is a ton of work. It really is. I tell you, Lone Wolf Mountain has been the best purchase that I've ever made. It really is just peace and solitude, and I absolutely love it. And like we said before in our video, like, this is so remote that we got this land for virtually nothing. About 20 acres and for nothing. So it was the best purchase of all time. What do you think about that? Is that true?
That's very true.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Meant to be, worked out when it should have. We'd looked at land for over a year. Just a huge move for us, you know, and the best one.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. All right, Susan, what should we do first? It is all up to you.
I think we should get everything set up, our tent, everything ready for the evening.
Yeah.
And just that way it will be done and we'll be able to kick back.
Yeah, that sounds good to me too. I think it's a good idea. Like I said, there's a chance for strong to severe thunderstorms coming through. So, yeah, we might as well get ready for that.
All right, I think it's time to set up camp.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, this is Susan's bedding for the night. She has her quilt, and it is...
Enlightened equipment, and it's so pretty.
Yes. This was a custom quilt that we had made for her.
Check this out. Ooh, so pretty.
Nice and purple, black on the other side. And she has a Big Agnes sleeping pad.
Yes.
I will show you guys what I'm using. Okay, I have 2 fleece blankets because I really don't expect to use a blanket because it's so freaking hot. And I have my rubber. This is a United States Marine Corps or military issued sleeping pad. It's absolutely huge. It is known as the rubber. And yes, I will blank all that out for you. But yeah, this thing is super awesome. It's an incredible air mattress. Now this sleeping mattress here is very well known. It is also very well appreciated in many circles around the country, actually around the world. This item is sought out a great deal. It is heavy, but it is extremely comfortable. It's also fairly durable. This was made in 1985, and I have been using this thing forever. I mean, for more years than I could possibly count. The only bad thing about it is that it takes bloody forever to blow it up because it is so big. So, honey, you have your mattress all blown up?
Yes, I do.
Was it very easy?
Yeah, it was easy.
Yeah. Gosh, look at the thickness on that pad.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's awesome.
Nice. Everything is awesome.
Everybody wants to be a part of our team.
Everything is awesome.
Yeah! Sing it, baby.
Sorry, I went to see the Lego movie last week with the kids.
And that's a song from the movie?
Yeah. I mean, that movie's been out for a while, but we do like this free movie thing all summer long.
Yeah.
And they were playing the Lego movie. So that song is stuck in my head.
Sing it for us.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Woo!
Everything is awesome. So what do you think about our tent?
It is very interesting. What do you think?
I'm not sure yet.
Yeah. It was incredibly simple to pitch.
It was. Yes.
Yeah. That was not what I was exactly expecting.
No. So this is an Ohuhu tent. I've been contacting companies and talking to them about budget-friendly tents. So they sent us this tent, and we're actually going to have a giveaway on this exact tent where someone will get to win one of these. And this is the Ohuhu tent. It's very budget-friendly. Retails for about $70. I mean, it's a 3 to 4 person automatic tent is what they call it. Set up in less than 10 minutes, which I would agree with that so far. It was definitely less than 10 minutes. It is a car camping tent. You would not take this for backpacking, so...
But it is lighter than what I expected.
It is.
Yeah, the bag itself was huge. I really expected it to weigh more.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it does for the night.
That's right.
But it's interesting looking for sure.
It is. I was definitely impressed with how quickly it went up. I'm not entirely sure what the materials are here. And yeah, I'm looking forward to a storm. I want to see what this thing can do with some rain. That would be my biggest question for this tent. Just how waterproof is it? Maybe we will find out. We're getting close to being fully set up. We can get the stove out next.
Yep.
Build our fire pit for our fire tonight.
Fire pit, stove. I need a snack.
I need some coffee.
I need coffee. I need a hammock.
Hammock, coffee.
I need food.
What the woman wants, the woman gets. So I'll get to work.
Aw.
I tell you what, I love car camping. It's all about the luxury and just having fun. There are times when the greatest adventures require no miles to hike. You know, one thing is that we are so blessed to have Lone Wolf Mountain, a place where we can go where there are no people. But the truth is, around the country, there are national parks. There are places that you can go camp at where you will see absolutely no one. It's true on the East Coast. It's especially true out west. So, Susie's hammocking.
I need my red pillow.
You need a pillow?
That little red one you brought.
I knew I brought it for a reason. Do you want me to get it for you? Gosh, that looks pretty comfortable to me. Oh, just a chair. This is so nice.
Yeah. Oh, you look way too comfortable. Come on. You look way too comfy.
I could almost go to sleep,
I know.
to be honest with you. You know what we need to do? We need to have a hammock overnight trip. You and I. We bring your hammock system, we bring mine. We can either do the AT or something like that and just camp out hammock style.
We should.
Yeah. You know, if we can get a smoky fire going, the bugs will just disappear.
Well, let's do that then.
Fire pit then.
What are we waiting on?
Okay, let's go.
I will be back for you, him.
Hi.
Hi.
What you doing?
Sweating my brains out right now.
It is a little hot, isn't it?
Yeah. You know, this was totally a spontaneous trip. I mentioned the idea to Luke, and I said, you know, do you think that you can go just on a quick overnight car camping trip? And anyway, he wasn't really sure, and I've been busy most of the morning out with the kids doing stuff. So basically, when I got home around lunchtime, he said, yeah, let's do it. Let's go have a relaxing afternoon and evening at Lone Wolf. And I was so excited, and so we just threw everything together, and now here we are. That's what I like about car camping, is you can just throw everything in your car. You know, we made a checklist. Actually, Luke made the checklist, which is always very helpful to do. If you're going to go on a trip, a checklist will help you not forget stuff. So that's good to do. So he jotted down everything, and then we start packing. And, you know, you make sure you have everything that's on your list, and then whatever else you want extra, you just throw it in, and you're good to go. So yeah, I'm just really glad that we were able to get out here. It's been quite a while since I've been able to come on an overnight trip, so that makes this even more special.
All right, Susie, we got your coffee going.
Okay, can't wait.
And what we are using here for the coffee is just a quick little stove. This is a sterno stove. I'm not sure if you guys can actually see that thing burning or not, but it is definitely burning. It's heating up the water. Sterno stoves are great for bushcraft. They're good for hiking. They're even good for car camping.
Okay, it is time to set up our stove, and we have the Volcano grill, and as you can probably tell, it's heavy.
It really is.
So this is good for car camping, but that's it. No, it's a great grill. We've actually been using it for a couple of months now. It has a lot of cool features, so we're excited to show some of them off. A review on this stove will be coming soon, a complete review. Because like I said, it is awesome.
All right, Susie has the stove set up. It's pretty cool. When you pull on the handle and let the weight of the stove pull itself down, the legs fold out automatically. And so you have the bottom burner plate, put the charcoal on top, put that grill there, and you're ready to cook. And of course you can use wood. There's also an attachment so you can use gas. You can even turn this thing into a Dutch oven and bake with it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
So
It's neat.
We'll show you all those features
Coming up.
coming up.
Oh, we brought some Italian ice with us.
Yeah, they're good.
Are they good?
Yeah, I hadn't had one of these.
Yeah, Luigi's Real Italian Ice. Oh my gosh, that feels awesome.
Oh my goodness.
That really does feel good,
I'm
doesn't it?
gonna curl up with this in the hammock.
Yeah. Well, folks, we are in pretty good shape now. We have our smoky fire going, and all of the bugs are gone.
Yeah, they really are.
100% gone, and we didn't have to use any sort of bug spray. That's awesome. I have a cold cup of coffee here. You could say it's lukewarm, like myself. Oh yeah, Susan's coffee's boiling. I can see all the smoke coming out of it now. I'll take care of that for you.
Awesome, thank you.
All right. Well, I was thinking about telling everybody some things that have been going on in our lives. Of course, we're just like everybody else. We have some like roller coaster moments where things just go crazy. A good example of that is with our Siberian Husky. Beautiful Dallas. It's a girl, by the way. It just has a boy's name. But she has been having a rough go of it the last couple of months. It started one day. We noticed that her blue eye was absolutely bloodshot. It had turned basically from blue to orange. So we went to a number of doctors and eventually had to go to a specialist a couple of times, which was right around 200 miles away. We did that a number of times, and eventually they had to remove her eye. She was so miserable, she was in so much pain that we just had to do it because we didn't know what else to do. The doctors really couldn't figure out what was happening. So Dallas is now the one-eyed dog, and I tell you what, she's really recovered well. She couldn't see out of that eye anyway. She had lost her vision in it before we took the eye out. So now it just looks like she's winking at you.
Yeah, still cute as ever, and you know, they had no idea why it had happened. So of course they did pathology reports on the eye that they took out. And the only thing that they were able to tell us is that it was some kind of bacterial infection, just a freak accident. You know, just a little bit of bacteria had gotten in her eye and just took the whole eye. So, you know the saying, when it rains it pours, and it certainly does that in our life. But I think that's life in general. I think everyone has their rainy days, rainy moments.
Yeah.
And it's just life.
It's all about how you handle it. In addition to our issues with our Husky, we're having well issues. The well we have to redig because we've been running out of water. I mean, it's super expensive. We're going to pay thousands upon thousands and thousands of dollars for this. But it's just one of those things that when you're an adult, you have to deal with all these issues because they're your responsibilities. I know some people who would just absolutely lose it. You know?
Yeah.
They go through a couple of hardships and man, they absolutely lose it. So it's all about how you handle it. It really is.
So true. Yeah. Your attitude has a lot to do with it. Try to be positive in your life. That's what I try to do. If you wake up thinking your day's gonna suck,
it will suck.
It will suck. So you just wake up, you put your best foot forward, have a positive attitude, and you just take what life throws at you. And that's the best way to be.
Yep. It really is. Now the embers are starting to die out a little bit, and I don't want that to happen, so I have my pocket bellows. This thing rocks, by the way. A review is coming up soon. Check this out. It's pretty cool because you could kind of use it to search and find those hot embers and bring them back to life. All right, folks. While Susie is kicking back in the hammock, relaxing, let's go ahead and get this fire going. Get the grill going because dinner is going to be fantastic tonight. Oh, new knife. Oh, razor sharp. This really could not be any simpler. You just light both corners of the bag. That's it. Life is pretty good. Smoky fire here, grill here, beautiful woman in a hammock over there, cold coffee, and a bunch of you all are sending in some questions. Let's see what we got so far. If you guys are interested in being a part of the Outdoor Gear Review community, check out the link to our Facebook page. You will find that in the description box down below. Yeah, come on over, join us. People post pictures, ask questions, have a good time. Tom wants to know, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck? I've never figured out the answer to that, no matter how many times I've tried. Andrew wants to know, did I bring a packed lunch? You could say that. Tom also wants to know, how did I get so lucky to get such a great wife? And I tell you what, let's have her answer that question. Let's go see. Hey, hon, can I bother you for a moment?
Sure.
Tom wants to know, how did I get so lucky to get such a great wife?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I'm the lucky one.
Aw, that's the best answer ever. You have any advice for Tom on how to get a good caring wife?
Compromise is what I always say.
Yeah, oh, that's a good answer.
Yeah, it's give and take.
Yeah. Okay. Go back to sleep.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you.
Ryan has a pretty good question here. Do I prefer the luxury of car camping or the more simple approach to just packing a gear and heading off into the backcountry, into the mountains? Honestly, I like both. There's major benefits to each one. I really do like the simplicity, the ability just to throw up a tent just like that and then be able to kick and just stare at the sky, contemplate life, think about your problems, think about how good you have it. There's something really, really nice to that. At the same time, it's a lot of fun packing a bag and just heading off into the woods. You know, I don't advise people to just head off into the woods without really planning things out, but there comes a time where, you know, sometimes that's exactly what you need to do. And I've done that many times. I really do enjoy it. Hit the trail and just see where I end up. I like doing that myself. So, yeah, both are very special, and both will present you with different benefits, blessings, I guess you can say. So I really do like both. Here's a service message brought to you by the Outdoor Gear Review. Do not inhale air duster, or this may happen to you. Can you believe that someone did that? That happened in my area. Good grief.
Let's ban that stuff.
Oh yeah, let's ban
Trucks.
big trucks. No one needs a big truck. Let's ban some guns.
Ban air duster.
Yep, that too.
Anything you can hurt yourself with, it's banned.
Yeah,
okay?
no salt either. I love watching the news, reading the news, where they're talking about banning this, banning that. Pure ignorance, isn't it? We live in such a weird world today. It is truly bizarre. Well, it is time to show off what we are having for dinner. Let's see what the chef has in store for us. Oh my gosh, what is this?
Just smell that.
Oh man, it smells freaking awesome.
Well, we're going to share a ginger honey chicken kebab. And it's got chicken and vegetables all in it. And then I have some rice we're going to eat with it.
Awesome.
And the rice has some veggies in it, so.
Great.
Smells so good.
Gosh, we're going to have every bear in this area over here tonight. How's the cooking?
Good.
Is it going good?
Yeah, check out that kebab.
Oh my gosh.
It looks good.
That looks killer. Oh man, that does smell good. Gosh, those are some serious hunks of meat. Alright, let's show everybody what we are having tonight. Oh my gosh. Look at all those different colors. Red, green, purple. Smells excellent.
It smells really good.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Now, okay, with the previous overnight adventure that Lucas and I went on,
Yeah.
some individual stated that when he was watching us eat, and we were just like, this is so good, it made him triggered, and he was so angry he wanted to punch and break a window.
Why?
I don't know. It made him triggered. So, folks,
I don't know what that means.
if you don't want to get triggered, if you don't want to hear us talk about how good the food is, skip ahead a couple of seconds.
Oh, man.
It's funny, most people actually enjoy that when
Yeah.
we're eating the food, so. Alright.
Take a big bite.
Alright.
Ready?
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's very good. It's really light.
Delicious.
The veggies, the rice, the chicken. Good choice, babe.
Good. I'm happy.
Me too. Looking at the sky, folks, I see 0 chance of storms tonight.
Oh, no.
I do not think it's going to rain. Garrett says, this is pretty cool. I was so impressed with Lukey on the father and son overnight adventure. How do you and Susan teach your kids to be so optimistic? Did you teach them perseverance outdoors? Or is it something they just figured out?
That's a nice compliment.
That is. I tell you what, you know, if anybody in this world has a reason to be very cynical and down, it would be Lucas. Lucas has had a tough road when he was growing up. Most of you do not know this, but Lucas suffered a number of strokes when he was younger. Very, very severe strokes affected a large portion of his brain. And he has some issues still. And those are issues that will face him for the rest of his life. But he has overcome them in so many ways.
Yeah.
Yep. I look at him and I look at anybody else who has a disability, and I admire them all so much. It is amazing what people can go through and overcome and be just an amazing individual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he was 7 years old, he had a really bad headache that would come and go for a few days. And it was such an extremely bad headache. We knew something was wrong. So we took him to the doctor. They couldn't figure anything out. End up in the ER. And then they say, your son's had a massive stroke. And we were like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Anyway, we had to go to a much larger city where he could get the right kind of treatment. But by the time that we got there, he had had 2 more strokes by the morning. In total, he ended up having 5 strokes when he was 7 years old. Took a lot of rehabilitation for him. He had to learn how to walk again. He was in ICU for a long time. But he made it. You know, we all came out of it. And I think I think he just has such a great appreciation for life.
For life.
You know, like I said earlier, I do try to be a very positive person, and we try to teach that to our kids, and we hope that they instill our values into their life. Even as an adult, we hope that they continue to be like that, because that's the kind of person I try to be. But I think he just has such a great, true appreciation for life in general, because he
faced death.
Yeah, he went through all of that. Even when he was doing well, he had to listen to multiple doctors come into his room, doctor after doctor after doctor, tell us right in front of him, do you know how close he came to dying?
Right.
You know, I mean, he really has a very true appreciation, and I think that's where it comes from for him.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yep. Tell you what, folks, you have to be positive. In your life, you are the driving force behind it. Nobody else is. So if you're going to be negative, you can take your life right to the ditch. Or you can be positive and you can create something special for yourself, because no one else is going to do it for you. And, you know, it's like with Lucas, man, I mean, he is creating already the life that he wants. And he's been through hell. He survived. And he's dealing with his issues. And he is incredibly smart. So proud of that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a freshman, and he is testing like college level. He is incredibly smart.
He's doing great. I have homeschooled him since he had his strokes. We saw right away that he was having a lot of issues and he needed extra attention. He's had a lot of different therapies and stuff growing up. But, you know, as a parent, your greatest job is to be there to support your kids and to help them, teach them. And so whatever they need, sometimes you have to make the sacrifice to do that for them.
Right.
But we all want to raise, you know, adults that contribute to society, that are good, positive people in the world. And so that's just your job as a parent. And we knew what we had to do. So I've homeschooled him. Since then, I ended up leaving my job, and we homeschooled him, and he has just thrived in that environment. So, you know, it's the best decision that we ever made for him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know, that really says a lot about this lady right here. She has sacrificed a lot. She had a really good career. She has a really good education. And I tell you what, Lucas is thriving because of you.
That's my passion, though.
Yeah. So, thank you, Garrett, for the question.
Richard wants to know, have you or I seen the brown man that you saw last year on our property? Have you seen the man anymore here?
I have not.
No. I don't know.
But that was a very odd experience. It was my very first night. I was camping up here somewhere, and I had walked over here somewhere to do something. I don't remember exactly. And as I turned around, there was like the silhouette of a brown figure standing on the hill. And just like that, it was gone. I kind of feel like it was like a welcoming to the land.
Maybe so.
Yeah, because, you know, there's a lot of Native American activity in this area, multiple tribes. So, you never know what the history of the land is.
True, and maybe they knew our intentions. We're not going to develop this land. We're leaving it raw land.
Yeah.
So, maybe they're pleased with that.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah.
You never know, folks. So, with that being said, it is time to eat and talk with the wifey. We'll bring you guys back later.
Hey, babe.
Hi. I'm just chilling in the hammock.
Wakey, wakey!
I have a food coma going on. I'm just chilling.
Yeah, that food was good.
Yeah.
Gonna go for an evening walk?
Yeah, let's do it before it gets dark.
Okay.
I tell you what, this is nice.
It is nice.
Like this pillow, I'm at Comfort Town right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good call on the pillow.
Are you out of breath?
Yeah. Sadly.
I am too.
The road, the mountain,
It always
the
wins.
hills, it wins.
Yeah. I've told these guys before, guys and gals, that one day we are going to open up the Outdoor Gear Review Lone Wolf Mountain Fitness Boot Camp here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We promise to feed you real food, fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, and we're going to work your asses off.
Literally.
Yeah. That would be awesome. That'd be a lot of fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
All right.
I tell you, I love hard work. Susan and I have worked really, really hard here on Lone Wolf Mountain, and I think it shows. It's nice.
Hi.
Hi.
What time is it?
It's dessert time.
Awesome.
Woo!
What type of dessert do we have?
You brought something very interesting. I think a viewer sent in, and I got something yummy as well from the store.
Okay. How about you grab yours, I'll grab mine, and we'll meet back in the middle.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
All right.
Ladies first, I'll let you share.
Okay.
Okay.
I have these delicious salted caramel pecan blondie cookies.
Golly, what a name.
Yeah, salted caramel pecan blondie cookies.
Yum.
Yum.
A viewer sent this in, and this is... okay, I'm not sure what this is. I believe it's pie in a can from Austria. I'll show you the label because I can't pronounce anything.
Maybe somebody can help us out with that.
Yeah. All right, we have a couple of months before it goes bad, so we might as well eat it.
Oh,
I'm gonna go
that's
ahead
good.
and pop the top.
Ooh, popped it up.
Ooh, smells good. Oh, man.
Oh, well, maybe I will eat that.
Oh, no, you don't want any of this.
I wasn't sure about it, to be honest.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, you wanna?
You guys in those other countries have the best food.
Man, they really do.
They do.
You guys have sent us like the best coffee, the best
Yeah.
freeze-dried meals.
The best chocolate
Oh,
ever.
man.
I mean,
Unreal. The stuff in the States is so like heavily processed. It's so like chemical nonsense. Like it tastes weird, hurts your teeth.
it's gross.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's gross.
Okay, well, we'll cut into this bad boy.
That. You get the first bite. It does smell good.
Think of like a banana nut bread sort of thing.
Is it like a muffin?
Yeah, like a really, really moist muffin. It is delicious.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, it is delicious.
Yeah, I agree. I just saw a firefly over there.
Oh, yeah.
When I was little, we used to love to catch them. First of all, like in a jar. But it was also like when the fireflies came out, it was time to go in.
Yep. I didn't have that rule because my brother and I, we were allowed to basically run around all day, all night, come home at some point in time, and that's exactly what we did.
Wow. That's crazy.
We were very free. We would roam the woods.
Even at night?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's probably why I'm so fearless.
That's true.
Yeah, when I was a
Yeah.
kid, we'd roam around the woods with no flashlights. You got over fear of stuff real quick.
Yeah. That's a good point.
There were times, though, like hike up through the woods, go to the neighbor's house to watch a movie, like a werewolf movie, and then have to hike home. Full moon. I think there was a time or two where my step was hastened a little bit.
Oh, yeah. And you know, okay. So, like the same thing if we were out mowing and stuff, because, you know, we'd like mow all the property around
Yeah.
my mom and dad's. And like, if we were out right up until it got dark and then we'd have to walk home, my mom and I were always like so scared. And you know what we were worried about? We were worried about UFOs. That's what we were worried about. That's what scared us.
Right. But they have a reason to be.
That's right, because my grandmother had some kind of UFO encounter. And my mom was a little girl and remembered it vividly. And I grew up hearing this story, and even like my granny would tell me, you know. And so I guess that's why we were fearful. But anyway.
Have you had a UFO encounter?
I have not.
Ever see anything weird?
No, I just remember we would be scared of that. It would be like, oh, there's a weird light in the sky, and we would like walk faster and try to get home or something like that. But
My brother and I had a UFO experience. Unidentified flying object. My brother and I used to have to get on the bus really, really early. Here in the country, it'd be like one bus for the entire area, and it would go everywhere. So it was about 5:30 in the morning. It's pitch black outside. You could see the stars incredibly well. And on the hot summer days, we would just lay down on the road and stare up at the stars. And one morning, there was two lights in the sky. Looked like stars, but yet they were just doing like figure eights, flying like this, just zooming across the sky. There was two of them. And like all of a sudden, they're doing their thing and just took off.
wow,
We both saw it.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And have never seen anything else.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Have a bite.
All right, I know you're filling up on that cake. It is really good, though.
It is
Yeah.
so awesome.
So skeptical.
Anything in a can is kind of scary.
Yeah.
This is awesomeness in a can.
Are there any viewers that buy these like on a regular basis?
Yeah,
I'm just
do you guys like
curious.
them as
Yeah, do you
much as
think
we
they're
do?
good? Well, I guess we're gonna try at least one cookie. I think we're getting kind of full.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're gonna like them. They're soft,
All right.
but we'll try one. They're-
I
I didn't
smell
know-
good.
I didn't expect them to be soft. That's good though.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep. Honey first. Are they good?
It's like a blondie.
Yeah. Incredibly soft. Very good.
Yeah.
Oh man. It really does taste like a blondie. A cup of coffee with this would be off the hooks awesome.
I'll save them for breakfast.
Cookies for breakfast.
What do you think?
I like a lot. Staring at the fire here and I'm thinking, there is a viewer who asks for me to bank a fire every single time that I go out. And it just has not worked out. It's been raining or couldn't have a fire. I mean, whatever reason, it just hasn't worked out. I will do it tonight if everything works out.
Yeah. It's for Shelly. And she wants it so bad. And Shelly, I tell him every time, do that for Shelly. And sometimes it just doesn't work out. But hopefully, tonight's the night.
Yep. Hopefully so. Anyways.
All right. So the hammock we brought with us is the hammock from the survival boxes. Box number 5, right?
Yep, that is correct.
That was the box that did not really impress us. It's very common with subscription boxes. Not everyone's going to be a hit. But we did have someone ask us, you know, have you tested out the hammock? Have you used it? What is the quality of it? And that's one thing we said. We really don't know the quality of these items until we test them out. We were disappointed because everything in that box was really overstated.
It was also, in our opinion, cheaper Chinese products.
Yeah, not name brand stuff. So Luke brought the hammock along for this trip. You've seen us relaxing in it. It works. It serves its purpose. But I do have a gripe about it, and it's very small.
Yeah, extremely small.
Yes. I have a hammock that's from Ohuhu, just like this tent is. And I've had it out here before. You reviewed that hammock, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
extremely budget friendly.
Extremely.
It was a great product.
It's $20 if memory serves me. And it is very roomy, very nice.
I would say it is at least twice the size of this thing.
It is twice the size of that. So that's just something I wanted to point out about the hammock that we got from survival boxes. It does serve its purpose. It works. It was easy to put up. It came with all the cordage that you need. It works. It's a little too small for my comfort. That's not going to be my go-to hammock,
No.
I don't think. I like the Ohuhu hammock much better.
Yeah.
And I've seen some other ones that I like much better. So, that's just my opinion, but I did want to point that out because someone had asked, have you used it? So,
Right.
yes, we're using it, you know.
It's merely okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's just okay.
It holds you.
Yeah. You know, I think it's interesting that for the survival prepping box, it came with that hammock. When it comes to a survival situation, that is not what I would want to be in.
No, that's like the hammock I'm going to put up in my backyard or take to the park.
That is not the hammock that you would want to use for that situation.
Right.
By any means.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll actually talk more about that in the future, but...
Yeah, well, I think it's appropriate to share, you know, that we did hear back from the company, and I think they took our criticism.
Very well.
They took it very well. They liked the feedback, and that's always good to hear from companies. And our hope in doing the honest reviews is that they can take it and use it, and they did. They took the criticism well. So
Thumbs
that
up
was-
to them.
Yeah, that was good to
Yeah.
hear. And I actually, you know, the chatter on the internet was that box was a little disappointing overall to many people. And like I said, that's not uncommon. You're not going to have a hit with every single subscription box.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a monthly thing.
It's just like a TV show. There's duds.
Yeah,
you know?
not every episode is like your favorite and the best.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's just my feedback on the hammock. I've been using it, you know, all afternoon here, and that's just my feedback on it.
Yeah. Yeah, well done, well said. You know, talking about survival boxes, I really do want to say thumbs up to those guys there. I mean, we've dealt with companies before who we've given a bad review to, and they have taken it as a personal attack upon them. And some people have flipped out when we have given them a bad review. And this company, they took it. They, acknowledged things that we had said that actually made sense. And they were like, oh, yeah, in hindsight, what you said makes sense.
Yeah, we see that. So that's good to hear.
Everything that we say, some people will disagree with. And that's absolutely fine. But the sign of a good company is that they're able to take the criticism, they're able to take the feedback, and at least listen to it. And, in this case, they're making some changes. The binder's coming back. That's a good idea.
Oh, the binder is coming back?
The binder's coming back.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I missed that somehow. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's good. That's very good.
Yep.
I think you should have that option,
Agreed.
And do you remember Bivy Sack box? Oh, I was so bummed we never got to see the 4th box, so we never got to, because those boxes were seasonal. Spring, summer, fall, winter. Well, we never got to see the 4th one. So
After we had a video that was criticizing them a little bit.
Yeah, it was a negative, and they didn't like it, and they never sent us any more, and never had any more contact with us, which is okay. But I was bummed that we couldn't make a full year comparison, because you only got 4 boxes a year, you know? So, anyway, I was a little bummed about that. But
some companies can take it.
Some
can't.
can't.
But with the outdoor gear review, it's going to be honest, 100%, no matter what. We can talk about this all night long. And I will say this real quick. You guys are familiar with through night flashlights, right? We've reviewed a ton of those in the past, and I've taken a break from reviewing flashlights for a while. And now I'm starting to do that back up again because you guys have asked for it. But I'm really being selective on the flashlights that I review because I want it to be more unique and just not a minor upgrade. Well, Through Night contacted me about doing another review, and I was like, okay, it has to be something different, because I want flashlights that really speak to certain individuals on this time, or everybody on this time, whatever. They wrote back, and I guess they've changed the way that they do things. They want the reviews to be pre-approved by them before they go live.
Yep.
And Susan told them multiple times, listen, we're not doing it.
No way.
And
we just won't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no sweat off our back. We're happy to test it out if they'd like to send it. In the future, if it's a purchase we make, we'll review it anyway. But it's one of those things where it's like, no, you don't get to pre-approve the review and say, take this out,
whatever,
put this in. No, that's like tailoring it to the company's needs, and that's not what a review is about.
Right. Yeah, so, when you're watching reviews for Through Night products, you may want to keep that in mind.
Yes, unless the person doing the review speaks out, because we told them, absolutely not, it is their decision. And I think they said, okay, that's all right, we will still send you the stuff.
Yeah, we got the flashlight in today.
Yeah, they were like, that's our new policy, but okay.
We told them, just forget it. We were going to do it honest, and I'll tell you when the video goes up.
Yeah.
Or forget about it.
Yeah.
So.
And we've had messages where people say, please, keep the standards that you have, and you guys don't have to worry about it, because we're not doing this to make money.
Oh, yeah.
We're not trying to sell you this flashlight so we can get a commission. That's not what it's about.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about that. That's our promise to you guys. That's not what it's about. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
We will, if companies want to send us something, that is awesome. We will continue to do reviews on stuff that we purchase for ourselves, gear that we like, gear that we use. If they send us something, that's great, but it will be 100% honest.
Yeah.
And if during our testing, if it doesn't pan out, we're going to let you guys know that.
Yeah.
And you ultimately you decide what you want to buy.
Oh yeah. We do not care.
No, what works for me is different than what works for him, and it's going to be different than what works for you. So you have to make the decision.
Yeah.
What you like and what you want to buy and where you want to put your money at.
Yeah. Because like Susan said, we don't make a dime. If you buy this tent or that sleeping bag, it does not affect us either way. We get no commission. We get no money from it.
No.
We do not have a store. We will never have a store. When you see these people who are like, hey, you could support the channel by buying these products from our Amazon affiliate, whatever. You know, there's a level of, I don't want to say dishonesty there, but there is a motive to make money, to sell those products.
Yeah.
So every single time that you buy something, that individual is getting money. And with the Outdoor Gear Review, we will not have any store, none of that stuff.
No.
Yep. It's not about selling you guys a bunch of stuff.
We like doing this, you know. We have other jobs. We work as hard as we can.
Mm-hmm.
We enjoy doing this. We appreciate all your support, your generosity.
Oh, yeah. You guys do support to the channel.
The support to the channel. All of that is incredible. We cannot say thank you enough. But I just want you guys to know that our standards will always stay the same.
Yep. Yep, exactly.
Just my 2 cents.
I think it needed to be said.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's time to get that fire going.
Fire, yeah. And water. You want any more cookies?
Maybe one more.
Okay.
Alright guys, well, we are inside of the tent, ready for the night. Hopefully it'll cool down a little bit.
I hope so.
Yeah, it feels pretty good outside, but inside of this tent it is nice and muggy.
Yeah, not a very good airflow.
No, very poor airflow.
Yeah.
If only these doors were mesh all the way down, that would make a whole lot more sense. But what you have is just these small side windows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bummer.
It's a bummer. Well, we have some movies to watch. Should we tell them what we have?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Also, it is 10:30.
Where did the night go?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we have Twister, the tornado movie from 1996.
It's like 90s, yeah.
Yeah, I have always liked that movie.
That's classic.
Even though it has like some really crap acting in it.
It's a classic.
Yeah. And we also have Terminator Genisys, which it might suck some serious, but I don't know.
It might, but that's my vote.
That's what you want to watch?
Something new.
Alright folks, we're going to bed. We will see you guys in the morning. By the way, the full moon tonight. It is a full moon. It is spectacular.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. This might be the full moon
car
camp.
Yeah. Car camp, yeah.
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 Love you.
I love you too.
Guys,
all right.
see you on the flip side. Good night.
Good night. See you bright and early.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Oh man. It's around 6:30 in the morning. Coffee is calling my name. What about you?
Coffee.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure everybody wants to know. Did you love Terminator Genisys? Or Genisys, whatever. I know it's Genesis, by the way. I just hate the spelling of it.
They spell it so weird. I thought it was good, but then I just fall asleep.
Yeah.
You know, pretty typical. You start a movie, and I'm like, yeah, let's watch it. And then,
Yeah, she was out pretty quickly, probably 20 minutes into it. I was able to stay up and watch almost the entire movie. And then, I mean, literally at the last 10 minutes, I fell asleep. I'm almost frustrated that I didn't finish it. It was not as bad as what I was expecting. It was better than what I had conjured up in my head.
I liked what I saw. So.
Yeah. It was pretty hot and muggy to start with. I got out of the tent last night and went and got a little gel ice pack thing. wrapped it up in my shirt, and I slept on top of this thing for a while. And that helped. I'd say around midnight, things really cool down. You could feel the cold air just kind of seeping into the tent. Mm-hmm. And I'd say by, I don't know, 3 or 4 in the morning, I was chilly, so I got both of my blankets here, and now I'm in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
What about you in this awesome quilt?
I love it.
Yeah. She does look snug as a bug. Well, I guess it is pretty much time to get up.
It's coffee time. How about that?
Coffee time, okay. Okay. We have our fire going so we can stay nice and warm. Let's boil some water for some coffee. Could throw the pot in the fire, or I can use a little sterno stove. And I think that's what I will do, because this thing really does work well. Oh my gosh, I feel so good. It is pretty chilly this morning.
Feels great.
But it really does feel good. Now, Shelly, the secret for this was basically we let the fire burn down low, and we raked all the coals and everything basically to the middle and covered that up with some ash, and then I put some logs on top of that. And over the course of the night, that wood continued to burn. Anyway, so this morning, when I came back, we brought it back to life with some paper. We blew all the ash off, exposing the embers, and it was ready to go. Gosh, there's nothing like a good warm fire in the morning.
So, how did you sleep?
Yeah, I slept good. I really didn't want to go to sleep, to be honest with you. It's like I woke up basically when Terminator Genesis was over, and I just tossed and turned. I wanted to watch Twister last night. I didn't, but I eventually fell asleep some point in time, and then slept fine.
That's good.
Yep. My military rubber biatch sleeping pad was very comfortable.
Is that your favorite?
I'm not sure if I have a favorite. I think if I had a favorite, it would be the Thermarest X-Therm. Yeah, it's just a good all-around performer. The water for Susan's coffee's almost ready, almost there.
Yay!
These little sterno stoves, they're slow, but they do work. They're not bad.
Well, do you think that this was very relaxing?
Yeah, super relaxing trip. And like you said yesterday, I mean, it took no planning at all. Like,
No.
we did it all in 40 minutes. We packed up the car,
Yeah.
make a list of everything that you need. That way,
yeah.
as soon as you put it, otherwise it's really easy to forget something.
Yeah, you can do it very quickly, but the list is extremely important
Yeah.
in executing the plan. So we talked about it. Like I said, I was gone in the morning, wasn't sure, get back home. Luke's finally made a decision, and it's like, go time.
Go time. Yeah, that's fun. It was a great trip.
Yeah.
Now it is coffee time. So I could say, cheers, my love.
Cheers, babe.
Cheers, viewers.
Good morning.
Morning. Now, folks, it is time for us to have our breakfast and basically pack things up and go on home. I'm going to go ahead and just say thank you all very much for joining us for this overnight trip. We've had a true blast. It's always fun hanging out with the viewers. I tell you what, and always a great time hanging out with Susie here.
Oh, yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, Susan always elevates our trips. Yeah. So, guys, thank you. Everybody take care, be well, strength and honor.
Bye.
Bye. Different. It's not bad.
It's a little weird.
A little weird. Freeze-dried eggs are strange. You can't watch.
Turn that off. You have another one? Another one. Coffee.
You want some cobbler?
Coffee.
Cherry cobbler from the hood of my car?
No. This isn't about you.
But only I eat cobbler from the hood of the car.
With all of these yellow flowers, does anybody happen to know what they are? I know you do.
Of course I do.
What are they?
They're black-eyed Susans.
Black-eyed Susie.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right.
It really is all about compromise. And also having a really good formed beard.
We'll make him wear my shirt. I brought a gray.
I don't think the V-neck is gonna look good on me. What do you guys think?
Or the flowers.
I can handle it, man.